very exciting day, new guitar day. Recently, I've sold a bunch of things, and what I tend to do when I sell equipment, when I sell guitars, when I sell amps, that sort of stuff, is just to reinvest it into buying something else. Now, I've had one of these before and I've sold it, but the reason that I bought this is because I recently changed the pickup on my Strat. Let me go and get my Strat. This is my Fender custom shop. I think it's a 62, but it's got a humbucker in it, and I didn't like the Seymour Duncan pickup that was in it. It was a JB humbucker, and I changed it to a Suhr Pete Thorn, and I love this now. It sounds great. The Suhr Pete Thorn humbucker sort of sounds, it's got more of a single coil twang to it. It hasn't got that sort of high output humbucker. It's more of a PAF sort of sound, but even more sort of chimey than a PAF. So I love this pickup so much. What I thought I'd do is to buy another one of these. So as always, I always let you guys see it first. Ooh, that's quite nice, isn't it? So this is, as I said, a Suhr Pete Thorn. Now, so this is, I don't know what the colour of this one is. It's like a sort of turquoise blue. Slightly different to the one that I had. The one that I had was a black one. Had a sort of translucent back, I guess you could say, but you could see the mahogany through. This has got a black back and a black neck. The thing that I really liked about this guitar when I bought it before was how good the neck was. It obviously needs tuning up. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to tune it up and do a little setup on it, even though it doesn't need much. I'm going to do a little setup, and then I think I'll do the actual review video tomorrow, although it'll still be on this video, just be in a minute. But I'm filming something else today, so I just need to get that done first. But I thought I'd do the unboxing first of all, and here it is. Now, I bought one of these before, about 1.5 years ago. I got it secondhand, and I thought it was a really great guitar, but it sort of lacked a bit of personality for me, and I don't mean that in a bad way. The Suhr guitars are so well built, and I think that's the thing. It didn't sort of feel like the Fender custom shops that I was used to. A bit beaten up, a little bit scrappy, and to be honest, I quite like that. When I do a gig, if I've got a sort of relic custom shop Fender guitar, I don't mind it if it gets knocked. With something like this, it just feels a little bit too clean, and you know, you could damage it quite easily. And I know I probably shouldn't worry about that sort of stuff, but you know, again, that's why I buy sort of relic guitars, because you know, again, if they get knocked, they get knocked. It doesn't really matter. But I was really impressed with the build quality of this. I love stainless steel frets. I was sort of missing guitar with stainless steel frets, and that's why I've gone for this. I got it for a good price. So I thought it would be a good sort of guitar to buy, and then just to see how I got on with, and then see if I liked it as much as the other one, or you know, to see if I could just move it on in a couple of months, and yeah, we'll see. Just a quick interruption to the video. 73% of the people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribers. If you are getting something out of these videos and you want to see more of my videos, click on the like and subscribe buttons and you'll be notified as soon as a new video comes out. Anyway, back to the video. It's in absolute pristine condition. There's not a mark on it at all, even on the back. So it's obviously never been gigged. The build quality of these guitars are absolutely fantastic. Now, I used to have a Suhr Alt-T that had Pete Thorn pickups, exactly this configuration with 2 humbuckers. And I still regret getting rid of that guitar because it was such a great guitar. And I actually preferred it to the last Pete Thorn. But I really like a trem on a guitar, and I really want a decent trem. All of my Strats have got the sort of vintage sort of Strat trem on them. And to be honest, they're not great. You can set them up so they sort of perform better. And I've set it up the best I could, but they do still go out of tune. This has got the new Wilkinson bridge on it. It's actually a locking bridge, and it doesn't go out of tune. So you can pretty much do all of your sort of Floyd Rose type stuff without actually having an ugly Floyd Rose, or sounding Floyd Rose, should I say, on your guitar. So it's more Strat-like, but this is really, I guess, what you'd call the perfect combination of all guitars, because you've got 2 humbuckers, so you get that sort of Les Paul type tones out of it. It's a mahogany neck and body, even though it's a bolt-on, so you've got those sort of Les Paul and Strat sensibilities about it. But what a great looking guitar. After playing that, I don't know why I got rid of the old one. That sounds absolutely killer. Let's hit it with a clean sound. Now these pickups have got like a sort of glassy tone about them. They've got loads of clarity. The wiring on this guitar, I should say, is slightly unusual because in the top position, which would normally be your neck pickup, there's actually the split coil for the neck humbucker. So basically you're getting a single coil emulation of, so it gets a more sort of stratty sort of sound. Now the neck humbucker, full humbucker, is actually in the 4th position. Now this is a neck humbucker, so it should sound fairly muddy. I'll get my Les Paul in a minute. Now that's got loads of clarity. Let me go and grab the Les Paul and I'll stick it in the neck position. You can hear it's a lot darker. It's got a lot more sort of low mids with the Les Paul, and you don't get that with that Suhr Pete Thorn, which for me, I always prefer a sort of Strat sort of sound or a Telecaster sort of sound. So that's going to be more the sort of preference that I would go for the sort of stuff that I do. Let's compare the bridge pickup. Now the bridge pickup on this guitar is something else. It's got so much sort of punch and clarity. But we'll see how it compares to the Suhr Pete Thorn. Now this doesn't quite have the punch of the Les Paul. I don't know what the pickups are in the Les Paul, whatever comes in a 57 Darkback, but yeah, but still loads of clarity from this, just not as sort of higher output. Similar sort of Paffy style tone, although these pickups have more of a sort of single coil, I guess more of a single coil output. They're definitely lower output than what are in the Les Paul, but they've still got the clarity of the Les Paul, so really impressive. Well, it certainly sounds better clean than a Les Paul. That is absolutely stonking. Now weight wise, this is 7.5 kilos, so it's a nice lightweight guitar. And I'm just looking over the actual build quality of this, and I compare it to, you know, one of my sort of Fenders. Let me turn the volume down. The build quality is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that you could criticize at all. It's absolutely perfect. And it should be for the price you pay for these. But if you're looking for a top end quality instrument, I don't think you could do better than one of these. It's absolutely brilliant. One of the things that I like about this is that you wouldn't really know that it's a signature guitar. Now I would, and you would, because you probably looked at YouTube videos and you've seen how fabulous Pete Thorn is. But you know, the only marking to show that it's a Pete Thorn signature is done really nicely on the back of the headstock there. Now everything else is, you know, you just think it was like a sort of custom style instrument, but what a fantastic guitar. Anyway, I really hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.